What's going on, everybody? It's Professor Zeus, and I'm back with another video. If this is your first time at the channel, just know I greatly appreciate you. Why don't you go ahead and hit subscribe? We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. We are taking it the humble route. So yeah, somebody sent me this video, and it's pretty heavy. It's really unfortunate. About this woman who's saying she's going homeless, and not only is she going homeless, but she's refusing to let her child go live with her father, or with the child live with their father. And I have some thoughts, and we're going to break it down, and I'm just going to try to be as fair as I can be, but I'll also be as critical as I can be, because there's a lot to unpack. How does one even get to this point? And what's going on with the kid? And when I saw some of it, it's like the woman's mother was stepping in. It's a lot. So if you're still here, go ahead and hit like, and let's get this party started.
And I say ex-husband lightly because we are still legally married. We've been separated ever since my daughter was 5, 6 months old, and in between that time, we tried to get back together. But of course, there was still some lying going on, I guess. I've been highly delusional. I didn't want to ask him if we could stay with him and his girlfriend and his 1-year-old daughter, but my mother told me to ask him because come Saturday, we will have nowhere to go. And I mean nowhere. No shelters are available. There's nowhere to go. We'll be out on the street. Um, so he told me that, it's cool if you guys come, but it's a 1-bedroom apartment, and uh, there's no room. And he didn't say it like he sidesteps, he side talks a lot. Um, and I could tell like he really didn't have the courage to tell me, but he can only take in my daughter. He can only take in my daughter.
Okay, so I'm just now realizing it, because when I first when I was first watching this, and I heard her say, her mom was asking and things like that. I'm like, wait, why can't you live with your mom? That's what I was originally thinking. But I'm looking over here at the comments. Somebody asked, why can't you stay with your mother? She said, my mother is out here with me, no home to go back to. So this woman, her mother, and her daughter, this is 3 generations of women. They're homeless right now. What on earth? My mother is in the same position I'm in. So none of y'all are working. Get an extended stay. Oh my goodness. I didn't even know it was this bad. I'm hold on. What?
And my daughter's like, no, I'm not staying with him. She barely knows him, um, especially the lady. I mean, I don't even know her name. He won't even tell me her name, but he promises me that she's a good woman because she's paid all his bills when he wasn't able to, and she takes good care of their daughter. But I don't trust a woman who knowingly sleeps with a man that's married and tries to make a house with him. I don't trust a woman like that, but I might have to because I don't want my daughter on the streets with me. It's okay if I'm on the streets, but I don't want her right there with me. And I talked to my daughter. My daughter's 8 years old. And she goes, Mom, I'd rather be with you. But am I a good mother? If I said, yeah, stay on the streets with me because I want to make sure you're safe and you're sound and mentally stable. But I can't do that. Who am I to say that this other lady might not be able to take care of her when I can't take care of her? But that's a big ask.
So, I'm gonna link her TikTok in the description, but a couple questions here, right? Like, how does one get here? Like, I'm reading these comments now, and I'm getting some more context. She was with the guy for about 8 years, and in those 8 years, she never filed for divorce, and I still don't understand how she's facing homelessness with a child and her mother as well with her. That is extremely perplexing. And I know life. I'm not saying life doesn't throw people curveballs, because it does. Like jobs get lost, rent, mortgages go up. Things happen, but you really kind of have to ask, like, what choices led to this? Was there no plan B? And she's also stating how you know she keeps saying my child. It's our child. It's you and the guy's child, right? And from what she's saying, the her ex or whatever has moved on and is with a new woman. They also have a new child, and I guess their daughter can go and live with the guy. Would you not sacrifice and like try to get your things in order, while at least your child is going to be in a better situation? But then where does that leave you and your mom? That is extremely crazy. That is extremely crazy. Kids unfortunately do not get to choose what's best for them, and that's why you're the parent. But now understanding that you are also with your parent just shows that, man, life is extremely hard, and you have to make some tough decisions, because you can't really decide on what's going to make you feel good as a mom. It's about what's going to keep your child safe, have clothes on their back, and have them not going hungry. She keeps saying, like, I'm not giving my kid to their dad, and I'm like, ma'am, you're gonna be living like on a bench or in a she said there's no shelters. She said there's no shelters. So what is the plan? Do you think your child is gonna look back and thank you for keeping them close while you're both sleeping on the street? I mean, we've seen the movie Pursuit of Happiness with Will Smith and his son when they played in those roles, and it's not easy. It is extremely not easy. And people in her TikTok comments are saying, don't give up on your child. Keep your child. Do not leave your child. And I get that, but let's stop being selfish, like, for a quick second. This isn't about pride or her ego. If the child's father is willing to step up and provide a home and she's got nothing, there is no giving up. That's putting your child first. Why are we acting like it's so noble to drag a child through your mess? Because unfortunately, this is, what I'm saying? Like, the child has no say so right now. It's not really strength, it's stubbornness. You have to sacrifice, right? Nobody says that you don't want to be there with your child. But if you can't provide a conducive and safe environment for that child, you have to really look inward and say, hey, listen, I don't know. Right? Right? And the mom, this woman's mother, is with her in the same situation. It's three people facing homelessness. I don't know. So there has to be more to that part of it. And I don't know. I don't honestly know. The whole idea of, staying with, for the child to stay with her on the street so, she can keep you safe and mentally stable. That's Some might say that's manipulation, right? Safe and mentally stable on the streets. I mean, if we think about it, are we serious? She's framing it in such a way where it seems like she's trying to protect the child by not letting them go with the dad, but it also sounds more like she's protecting her own feelings. Like, I can't let you go because I need you. And that's not parenting. That's, having an emotional that's using your child as an emotional crutch. And if the dad is offering a stable environment, roof, food, clothes, how is that not the obvious move? And obviously, she said Saturday they'll have to make a decision. Right now, it's Saturday, right? And we don't have all the information. She's trying to demand stuff like, what is the woman's name? But this woman has no leverage, unfortunately. Like, you're homeless. You have to humble yourself and prioritize your child. This isn't like this isn't about winning a breakup or proving a point. It's keeping your child safe. And like I said, I wish her nothing but the best. I'm praying for her, her mother, and the child. I wish them nothing but the best, and I hope that they are able to figure this situation out, because life's messy. And maybe, she's in a corner, but there's a way out. It's, swallowing your pride, finding some sort of job to, get yourself back moving and grooving. Continue to reach out to shelters, programs, anything. If I seen in the comments, people say start a GoFundMe. And if the child's father is legit offering help, let him take the child while you get back on your feet. That's not failure. That is strategy. Families do not have to fall apart because one parent is struggling. There's ways to keep it together. So nothing but positive energy, prayers to all of them. But let me know what you guys think. Am I being too harsh? Let me know in the comments, because I'm curious to where everybody else is with this. Times get hard, and we gotta try to do our best to stick with each other. But it also takes some self-awareness and thinking about what's best, not only for yourself but the people around you, including children. Hit the subscribe button if you're new here. Leave a like if you made it this far. Send this video to somebody who you think might see some value in it. And subscribe. We're on our way to 2,000 subscribers. We're taking it the humble route. Never ever forget, it's you and that verse for a reason. I teach you, you teach me, and we both take what we taught each other and what we learned from each other and apply it to what's going on. That's the only way life can go on. Until next time, peace.